Hi, this is Holly Von Wald with Keller Williams Atlanta Partners, and today we're going to be taking a look at this gorgeous home in Mundy Mill from where I sit, and we're just going to be looking at it from the MLS. I want to go over some details about the property, and if you are interested in this gorgeous home, we would love to help you have a chance to see it in person, and we would love to have a chance to help you make that purchase. All right. So without further ado, let me just, for those of you who don't know, I'll introduce myself. I'm Holly Von Wald, and you can see here in the photo, there's me, there's my husband, Tim. We are both realtors in the North Georgia area. And if you want to have a custom search set up for you for a particular property type that you're looking for, feel free to reach out to me and I can set you up a search that will look very similar to this one, only with the properties that you're interested in. And here we have our phone number, 762-228-1905. All right, let's dig into this gorgeous home. All right, this is 4527 Brayden Drive. It is in the Mundy Mill subdivision, and we're going to go ahead and open this up so we can take a look at photos, because that's always what people want to see, after the price, of course. And the price is currently listed at $434,500. All right. So I've said this is in the Mundy Mill subdivision. So for those of you who may not be aware, I'd like to explain where that is. It is near Oakwood. It's on the south end of Gainesville, right before you cross over the road into Oakwood. And it is a fairly sizable community. It's very close to 985. It's also very close to the University of North Georgia, Walmart, Sam's, and a variety of other places to shop and to eat. And you're just around the road from McEver Road. So you're very convenient to basically get to almost anywhere in Gainesville within just a few minutes. So it's a very convenient location. All right, so let's take a look at these photos. All right, so here we see it from street side view. Just a beautiful home. It's got a lot of nice curb appeal. Just very gorgeous. You can see we've got a double car garage. We've got some accents here at the bottom. You've got gorgeous shutters, a lot of nice window trim. Just a beautiful curb appeal home. All right, let's look on from another angle. There we go. And you've got your nice front porch, so you can see there's plenty of room for a couple of chairs and a nice little table, so you can sit out there and enjoy your morning coffee and wave at neighbors and, just enjoy the outdoors. All right, so now we're coming inside the house, and you're in this entryway here, and you've got the dining area to one side, and then a nook to the left side, which links off to some rooms, which we'll talk about in just a little bit. But as you can see, you're looking straight ahead back to the living room at the back. All right, so let's start with this dining area. It's absolutely gorgeous. The chandelier, I just think, is super pretty. Very simple, but, just classic. Very pretty. You can see there's plenty of room in this dining area. And this is one of two dining areas, but this is what would be considered, the formal or the separate dining room. And there it is from just a different angle. All right, now we've moved on down the hallway into the living area, and take a look at the ceilings here. You've got the coffered ceiling. It's just absolutely gorgeous. You've got your nice ceiling fan, but you can see with this coffered ceiling, it just gives that really nice feel of a high ceiling, and you've got the can lights as well, so you have a lot of lighting in here, plus this triple window. There's a lot of natural lighting as well, so overall it's just a really bright and airy living space. You've got your fireplace here with room for a TV overhead, or if you didn't want to put your TV there, of course, nice room for decoration. And then you've got this built-in, which is handy and pretty, just adds that nice amount of character. So when you look at this living room, there's all these different elements that just have a lot of character. All right, just a different angle to give you an idea of the size of the room. As you can see here, these are fairly sizable pieces of furniture, and there's still plenty of room. So it's a good size living room. Just another angle there. All right, and now we're looking from the living room over into the kitchen and the other dining space, which we'll get to that in just a minute. All right, so here is our kitchen and our breakfast nook area. So let's look at the breakfast nook here. As you can see, this is a table, and there are 6 chairs around this table. So, you know, you hear the word breakfast nook and you think it might be a little small, but when you're looking at this, there's plenty of space here. So it's, you know, that you got plenty of room here. Plus you've got another window and the 2 smaller windows. And that just adds even more of the natural light feel. And if you look here, you have the picture frame trim around the sides, and it just really adds that elegance to the room. Now, white cabinets, of course, also add to the brightness of the room, and you've got this white shiplap style look on the island. Which is just, like I said, this entire place is just very bright and airy. And as you can notice above in the kitchen, you have more can lighting. So there's just a lot of brightness in this home. All right, just a different angle of the kitchen there so you can see everything. You've got your nice countertops. You've got the vent there. And then plenty of room for the side-by-side refrigerator, and then you've got a pantry back here in the back. So pretty much everything you could need is right there in this gorgeous kitchen, and there it is from a different angle. So in case you were wondering, yes, there's a dishwasher. Yeah, so perfect. Just another couple of angles. And one of the really cool things about this particular angle is, and some of the previous pictures as well, is that you can see how open this concept is. There's just a lot of space. It feels very bright and open, so you can be in the kitchen cooking while there's people in the living room as well. You can keep an eye on things, you can converse, and you don't really have that separated off feeling. It's just nice and open. All right, so there we go. This is a good shot to show you that there's plenty of seating also. In addition to the breakfast nook area, you've got room for 3 bar stools at the island. So plenty of room for those quick meals, or, you know, just grab something on the go. All right, and here we have the first little bathroom here. I think that might be a half bath. Not 100% sure, but if you want to see this home, we will absolutely confirm that for you. All right, now we have the laundry area off to the side, and this is just really awesome. You've got this nice little mudroom style area where when you come in, you can hang up backpacks, coats, whatever you need to put, and then you've got room in the cubbies below, so you don't have all this stuff scattered throughout the house. You've got your one-stop shop for things that you need to be able to grab on the way out the door. And just to kind of point out, because I like this kind of look, so I'm always drawn to it, the trim here is just gorgeous. All right, now we're looking at the master bedroom. So it looks like this is probably a king-size bed based on the pillows, the width of the pillows, and just it looks like a king size. You've got plenty of room for 2 nightstands. There's still plenty of room. This is a large wardrobe, and then you've got a dresser here, which we'll see from a different angle. But as you can see, these are not small pieces. These are very large pieces of furniture, and I can confirm, if you're interested, whether this is a king, just to give you an idea of the size of the room, but it's a very large bedroom, and you've got 2 windows, so lots of natural light. All right, and this is your master bathroom. Now, this is a really unique feature of this particular floor plan. of the homes in Mundy Mill, you've got the doorway into the bathroom and you've got your double vanities, but they're separated. So it's not one of those situations where everything's got to go in the middle between the sinks. Each side has its own separate countertop space, and so that makes it really easy to manage. All right, here you've got your garden tub, you've got your stand-up shower. Again, it's very roomy. You have plenty of room in here. All right, now we're moving on to one of the secondary bedrooms. Just a standard size bedroom, but definitely plenty roomy enough. It's got its own window. So again, nice and has some good light in there. Now this would be the shared bathroom. So excuse me, just a standard bathroom, but it's very, very nice. Okay, now we have another one of the secondary bedrooms. And as you can see, this looks like it's probably a twin size bed. There's lots of floor space here. You've got a nice window, double window here, and then you've got plenty of room for furniture here. So again, this just gives you an idea of the size of the room. Now, here's another room. This would be the room in the bonus area. And here you can see that there's a large closet and it's got its own bathroom. So this would be your fourth bedroom. And it's basically like a second master, sort of. All right, and here would be that bathroom. If you want to back up and, take a look, you've got your other bathroom. All right, now let's talk about this back porch sunroom area. I don't know about y'all, but I love being outdoors, but I don't like, to get rained on or whatnot. And this would be just your perfect outdoor space. Or it makes you feel like you're outdoors while you're still protected from the elements. So just a nice place to gather, to have, the morning coffee or read a book. It's just fantastic little space. All right, and then that opens up to a little patio area out here where you can have your grill and you can have, room to sit out there and eat. And then that opens up, and you get a better picture here of your backyard space. So as you can see, it's a nice sized backyard here. And there we go. So we're back to the beginning of the photos. So I just wanted to kind of go over those to point out some of the awesome features. Now let's look at a couple of other things here. So if you are curious about where it is in Mundy Mill, this would be a good way to let you see it. So if you're familiar with Mundy Mill, you know that on one side you have Mountain View Road, and on the other side, way over here, you've got Millside Parkway. Okay, so this particular home is on the side that's closest to Mountain View Road. And actually, from where the house is, you can jump straight over to Garden Park View, and boom, you're right on Mountain View very quickly. So if you're needing, to get out of the subdivision to, drive out to work or whatnot, you can do that pretty easily. All right, now let's look at the street view. This kind of just lets you see all the surrounding areas. I'm just kind of panning around here, and there it is. Okay, so that could be your house right there. Okay, all right, so now let's look at some of the property info. All right, I love this description. Honey, stop the car. So this is a ranch home, as you can tell there, and you have your front porch. You've got it says perfect for your rocking chairs. Yeah, so we've kind of taken a look at that. It kind of just goes through all the description that we've seen, just to kind of point out those countertops that we saw in the kitchen. They are granite, and the stove is a gas stove. And you'll notice here that they did point out that there was tons of natural light. So you have tons of natural light all throughout the house. Okay. And what's one really neat feature of this particular floor plan too is that, let me highlight this for you, is that the master walk-in closet has access to the laundry room. So you don't see that in a lot of floor plans. You can access the laundry room from, the hallway area, but you can access it directly from the master walk-in closet. Talk about convenience. That's really cool. And so then you've got your 2 additional bedrooms on the main level, and they have that secondary bathroom. And again, so that was a half bath. We've got that confirmed now. There was a half bath, and that's the one that's near the laundry room and the mudroom. And then here's where it confirms that you have another large bedroom with its own bathroom upstairs. So that could be some great extra space. As it says here, that could be a great teen suite or an office area, an in-law suite, whatever you could possibly use it for is great. And as I had mentioned earlier in the beginning of this video, it's just minutes from UNG, and it's also the perfect midpoint to Gainesville and Flowery Branch. So you're almost smack in the middle of those 2 areas. Now let's scoot down and look at some more important property information. This is just gone back on the market, and it's a new listing, and the list price is $434,500. The address, of course, like I said, is 4527 Brayden Drive, and the Mundy Mill subdivision, or the Mundy Mill community, is divided up into different sections, and this one would be in the Magnolia Park section. It was built in 2015, so in the overall scope of things, it's a relatively new home. It's less than 10 years old, so fantastic. And then as we scroll down, you'll see that the lot size acres is 0.15. So this particular lot is the right size for you if you don't want a lot of lawn maintenance, but you want enough backyard to really enjoy. So it's a great size for this type of community. There is an association, and the fee here is listed as being $625 per year. So you might be wondering, what do you get for that $625 per year? So again, if you are familiar with Mundy Mill, you know this, but if you're not familiar with Mundy Mill, then something that you should know is that there are some pretty incredible amenities in the neighborhood. There are at least 2 or 3 pool areas with the corresponding clubhouse type buildings, cabanas, grills, tennis courts, playgrounds, and the entire community is sidewalk. So if you like to get out, walk the dog, or just get out and exercise or meet neighbors, you have lots of places to walk and enjoy outdoors. So that, my friends, is a look at this gorgeous 4527 Brayden Drive in Mundy Mill in Gainesville, Georgia. And if you would like to see it, we would love to help you get set up to do that. So give us a call, 762-228-1905, or visit us online at our website, www.celebrationrealtyga.com. Thanks.